currently made up of 160 plus members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space
everybody that have joined here with us. We all just finished the Nithyananda yoga, and we all just have gotten our whole body ready and now it is time to prepare our inner space. First and foremost, happy Diwali to everybody that have joined here with us. To all the viewers on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and various different social media platforms, and to everybody that have joined with us from around the world, we wish everybody a very, very blissful, happy Diwali. Today is very special for us because today we are all celebrating Diwali. We are celebrating the first blessings day with the avatar. Yes, for all, I see so many of you joining with us in our live stream. I request you all to share where you are joining us from. Ovia, Ma Sonia, Nithyanandam. Yes, you all can share with us where you're joining. Yes. For all of us that are here, today is very, very special. On the day of Diwali, on the occasion of Diwali, we're all having this very beautiful opportunity to start our day by offering gratitude. All right. First and foremost, the offering of Pada Puja is where your whole being comes alive to celebrate the energy wave of the existence. Now, on this auspicious day of Diwali, we are all having this profound opportunity to be able to connect to the ultimate in form. Not just in its formless vast self, but also in its form, where the formlessness assumes the form. And today, throughout the whole day, we're going to be having a lot of celebrations. Even for all the viewers that are joining us on YouTube and Facebook, today throughout the day, you can expect a lot of live streams, and you'll be having different rituals, different celebrations. We're having a very grand Homa, and we're having the Archana. We're having the festival of lights. We're having lighting the diyas. A lot of things that are happening. So I request all of you to be tuned in today. And on this day of Diwali, it is so special for all of us in KAILASA because for each one of us, we are having so many different we are having so many different celebrations, different ways, significance of how we celebrate, how we are going to be doing it. So today, for everybody that are joining here with us, we are all going to be doing the the significance of what Diwali is. Today, on this day, when Swamiji had just finished the Parivrajaka, he realized the avataric mission and he was coming back. Swamiji set his foot into Thiruvannamalai, and suddenly, so intensely, the energy of Kali, Devi, manifested in Swamiji, uttering the very first words of Anandamaga Irungal. The space, how intensely that energy of Devi Parashakti manifested. We are having this profound opportunity today to live, to experience an avatar, sit in his presence and to experience, to receive this whole celebration, to offer the Pada Puja. And always, the Pada Puja is one of the most profound sacred offerings, because during the Pada Puja, you consciously churn out, manifest the space of gratitude in you. Can I request all the participants in Saint Kids to please start settling down? Can you all hear me? Are all of you able to hear me, Nithyananda?
In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations in
Nithyanandam, can you all hear me now? Sorry for the technical glitch. If you're all able to hear me, please wave your hands. If you're all able to hear me, please wave your hands in St. Kitts. Okay, great. All right, great. Thank you. Yes, let's all now start settling down, requesting everybody to please settle down. We're going to be preparing ourselves for the Pada Puja, offering the gratitude, the devotion and love to the Guru. Let us all start. Requesting everybody to settle down. Please settle down. See, in the whole of Guru Gita, there's a very, very beautiful way how Paramashiva describes the details, how Paramashiva elaborates about the glory of Guru. In the very fourth verse of Guru Gita, Paramashiva tells to Devi, Durlabham Trishu Lokeshu Tachrunushva Vadamyaham Gurum Vina Brahmananyat Satyam Varanane. Paramashiva tells, here is a secret knowledge that is difficult to attain even in the three worlds. Listen to it carefully as I reveal it to you now. The Absolute is the same as Guru. This is the truth. Oh beautiful one, this is the truth. Durlabham Trishu Lokeshu Tachrunushva Vadamyaham. Gurum vina brahmananyat satyam satyam varanane. Paramashiva says, Gurum vina brahmananyat. Guru is not separate from the Supreme Absolute, the Brahman. Satyam satyam varanane. I am only telling the truth. And he says, Gurur buddhyat mano nanyat satyam satyam na samshayah tallabhartam prayatnastu kartavyo hi manishibhi. He says, Guru is the same as the self, the same consciousness itself. This is the same truth as absolute truth. Those who seek wisdom should make every effort to find their Guru. He very beautifully reveals how, for you to experience Guru in your life, he is the ultimate, absolute Brahman. Guru is the same as the self. Gurur buddhyat mano nanyat satyam satyam na samshayah. Without a doubt, he is the same as the one, the Supreme Self. There is no doubt. Satyam satyam na samshayah. This is the truth, this is the truth. There is without any doubt about this. Understand? During many times of stress and uncertainty in your life, you may have situations in your life where you feel things are all out of your control, beyond what you can do. And you feel everything is going beyond, above and beyond your head. At that time, the happening of Guru can manifest. Just Guru, out of his extreme compassion, manifest to protect you, to save you, to make you manifest your highest. Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. Now, as we are all preparing ourselves for puja, especially today when we are offering the Pada Puja to the Guru, he is the ultimate happening, because Swamiji very beautifully tells, God is available to all of us. He comes in his manifest form as Guru to raise us all from the state of consciousness that we are in. When Paramashiva comes down, his ultimate manifestation is Guru. Durlabham trishu lokeshu tatshrunashva vadamyaham gurum vina brahmananyat satyam satyam na samshayah. Without a doubt, this is the ultimate truth, this is the ultimate truth. Paramashiva, who is a primordial divinity, he is making this declaration. Please understand, when Paramashiva declares, he says, Guda Vidya Jaganmaya Dehe Chanyana Sambhavat Udayo Yat Prakashena Guru Shabdena Katyate. Guda Vidya Jaganmaya. Paramashiva says, all the things, your limited knowledge, ignorance, and the Jagan Maya, the Samsara Sagara, it is only Guru The Guru Shabda, the very manifestation of Guru, liberates you from all of that. That is the sweetness of the happening of Guru. Actually, whenever I talk about the happening of Guru, right, it fills the whole being with that profound sweetness. Because for you to experience Guru, it is not that he manifests and it's not that you plan and then he happens. No, there are billions of beings on planet Earth. There are so many millions of people. We have billions of people who watch our Facebook, YouTube, but very few decide to stay back to listen to the satsang. And even few decide to connect to the Guru. It is not that Swamiji is not available. It is not that people don't see. But it is the very few who are not just fans. We have millions of people who are great fans who celebrate Swamiji. Swamiji is a hero. But we have people who are blessed, who decide to choose Swamiji as their Guru. That is why there's a very beautiful verse in Tamil. Avanarulale avantal vanangi. Only by his grace can you even receive him, can you even experience him. It is only by the grace of Guru you can even receive the Guru in your life. Therefore, Guru is the most profound happening of all. This happening called Guru happens out of the profound compassion. So every one of you that are sitting here, as we prepare ourselves for the Pada Puja, prepare your whole inner space with that pure gratitude, with that deep devotion.
In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice,
Nithyananda, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that cosmic energy exists.
Yes.
Yes.
I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that this Pada Puja that I'm offering to Swamiji and Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Puja that I'm offering to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti will reach the cosmic source of energy directly.
Yes.
Yes.
I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth of Soham Asmi, that even when I worship, I am Him.
Yes.
Yes.
Now let's start with the Sadguru Vandan. Please take some flowers in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Please take some flowers in your hand and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि.
Next is the Guru Parampara Vandan. Please lift your flowers in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मध्यमाम् नित्यानन्द पर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरु परम्पराम्.
The next is the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandan. Please take some flowers in your hands and connect with Bhagavan Arunagiri Yogeshwara and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्री नितिलकृतकस्तूरी तिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधार स्फुरितकटिकौपी नवसनः ददानो दुस्तारं शिरसि पनिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते.
Next is the Tattvachanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Now, we request all the participants to please take hold in your portal in your left hand and keep your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra. And now, each time the word Swadha is chanted, you're going to be taking a sip of this water, like pouring it at the base of your palm, and then you will take this. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Wash your hand and the base of the right hand thumb. These twice your lips twice along with the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your hand. Now with your index, middle and ring finger joined together, just above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Wash your hand. With your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. And with your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear, and left ear. Please wash your hand again. Now with the little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest. And with all your 5 fingers joined together, touch your top of your head, your right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Now, let's enter into the Shuklambaradaram, where you're going to be invoking Bhagavan Mahaganapati, the remover of obstacles. He is the embodiment of Krishna completion. And today, on the auspicious occasion of Deepavali, and let's all do this Pratyaksha Pada with deep devotion and gratitude to Swamiji to start this year, this continuation of
this life after our Diwali, where we burn away all our negativity and celebrate the positivity, the happening of auspiciousness. Let's now do the Shuklam Varadam
Vishnu, the chanting.
And you're going to be keeping your hands in the as fists, and you're going to be tapping the sides of your forehead, the temple, along with the mantra. Shuklam Bharadram Vishnam Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadhanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Now we are going to be doing the pranayama. Now you're going to be regulating the prana, the life energy. Now please keep your right hand, hold akshata and flower
That you took for the previous one in the right hand now. And you're going to be holding it with the index and the middle finger together and touching it to the base of your palm, to the center of your palm, and stretch out your thumb, the ring finger, and the little finger. So now with your thumb, you're going to be closing your right nostril and inhaling through the left nostril when I'm chanting the Samhita mantras the first time. Then I'll tell hold. That time I'm going to chant the Samhita mantra the second time, and that's when you're going to be locking both your nostrils and going to be holding the breath. And when we chant the Samhita mantras the third time, you're going to be exhaling from your right nostril. So now, please start. Inhale through your left nostril. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaya Namaha Om Hem Tatpurushottaya Namaha Om Hum Aghorahridaya Namaha Om Vim Vamadevohya Namaha Om Hum Satyojatamurte Namaha Om Ham Hridaya Namaha Om Him Shirase Namaha Om Hum Chikhaya Namaha Om Em Kavachaya Namaha Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha Om Astraya Namaha. Hold. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaya Namaha Om Him Tatpurushottaya Namaha Om Hum Aghorahridaya Namaha Om Vim Vamadevohya Namaha Om Hum Satyojatamurte Namaha Om Ham Hridaya Namaha Om Him Shirase Namaha Om Hum Chikhaya Namaha Om Em Kavachaya Namaha Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha Om Astraya Namaha. Exit. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaya Namaha Om Him Tatpurushottaya Namaha Om Hum Aghorahridaya Namaha Om Vim Vamadevohya Namaha Om Hum Satyojatamurte Namaha Om Ham Hridaya Namaha Om Him Shirase Namaha Om Chikhaya Namaha Om Em Kavachaya Namaha Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha Astraya Namaha. Now, let's enter into the Sankalpa. Before we enter into Sankalpa, just touch your right here. And then now, we're going to be doing the conscious resolution. The conscious resolution that you are now going to be visualizing how you want your connection to be with Swamiji. What is it that you want to manifest as your devotion, your feeling connection with Swamiji? So take a few minutes, take some of the in your hands, and keep it on your left palm and cover it with your right palm, like this. And you're going to be chanting the Sankalpa Mantra.
Mamopata samastha duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvidiya Parate Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvata Manvantare अष्टाविंशति तमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये शुभकृतनाम विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ आश्विन मासे कृष्णपक्षे चतुर्दश्यां शुभतिथौ भानुवासरयुक्तायाम् उत्तरफल्गुनी नक्षत्र इन्द्रयोग विष्टिकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभरितौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रया नगीयमान छत्र चामर श्री छिन्न काहलादि समस्त विरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परम सकलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा निर्हार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमत् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्ते सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युक्त गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आंची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशतम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनि इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीराम सेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मोदाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरुकुल रुद्रत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणामभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्त त्रिविधोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थं भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवती नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव पूजां च करिष्ये ओम अपोपस्पृश्य.
Now please wash your hand with an utterly of water. Now please take a belt in your left hand and please ring it in front of your heart center along with the mantra. Ghantanara.
आगमार्थं तु देवानां गमनार्थं तु राक्षसां घण्टानादं करोम्यादो देवता वानरार्चनम् घण्टादेवताभ्यो नमः.
Next is the Manasa Puja, where you're going to be offering the internal worship to Swamiji, where you're going to be literally invoking Swamiji in your very inner space. Take some flowers in your hands, and you're now going to be placing your hands in the Kurmi Mudra. Please place it where you're going to be keeping your hand like this and placing it here on the palm. And you're going to be keeping that in front of your heart center. And now you're going to be invoking Swamiji's presence in you and offering all the offerings as an internal worship. You're going to be praying to Swamiji saying, what seed can I offer to the Master except my very heart? I offer the gratitude flowing as a nectar to wash his feet and to rinse his mouth. I offer my mind itself as the arghya, the traditional bouquet, to my Master, who is the very cosmos. What clothing can I offer except my space? I offer my very prana, the life energy as an incense, and I offer the ocean of nectar as a food offering. The principle of unstuck perennial sound, I'm offering that as a bell. And the air itself, I'm offering that as a chamara, fan for Swamiji. I hold the Sahasrara chakra, which is on the top of my crown center, as the umbrella for Swamiji. The principle of sound as a music, the actions of the senses, and also the vagaries of the mind as a dance. All the 7 chakras, along with the Sushmana Nadi, is to be offered as a flower garland. The different kinds of flowers with which Swamiji should be worshipped are guiltlessness, freedom from ego, freedom from suffering when your desires are not fulfilled, freedom from arrogance, freedom from ignorance, freedom from deceit, freedom from hatred, freedom from agitation, freedom from jealousy and greed. The Swamiji is also should be worshipped with the flowers of non-violence, mastery of the senses, compassion, forgiveness, and enlightenment. Now let's enter into the Manasa Puja.
ॐ हृत्पद्ममासनं दद्यात् सहस्रारच्युतामृतैः पाद्यं चरणयो दद्यात् मनस्सु अर्घ्यं निवेदयेत् तेनामृतेनाचमनीयं स्नानीयं तेन चक्षुषम् आकाशतत्त्वं वत्सरं स्यात् गन्धः स्यात् गन्धतत्त्वं चित्तं प्रकल्पयेत् पुष्पं धूपं प्राणान् प्रकल्पयेत् तेजसत्त्वं श्रीपातनं नैवेद्यं स्यात् सुधाम्बुधिः अनाहतत्वनिर्घण्टा वायुतत्त्वं च चामरम् सहस्रारं भवेत् शब्दं शब्दतत्त्वं च गीतकं नृत्यमिन्द्रियकर्माणि चाञ्चल्यं मनसस्तथा सुमेखलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तथा अमायाद्यैर्भावपुष्पैः अर्चयेत् भावगोचरम् अमायमहङ्कारम् अरागं ममदं तथा अमोहकं मदम्बं च अद्वेषाक्षोभकौ तथा अमात्सर्यम् अलोभं च तत्पुष्पं विदुर्बुधाः अहिंसा पुष्पं पुष्पमिन्द्रियनिग्रहः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पञ्चमम् इति पञ्चदशे भावपुष्पैः सम्पूजयेत् भगवन्तं श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवम्.
We're entering into the Upachara Puja, where we're going to be literally welcoming Swamiji. So now please take some flowers in your hands, and we're going to be chanting the Upachara Puja mantras now. The first is the Asanam, where you're going to be offering seat to the Master. Please take some flowers in your hands and offer it to Swamiji's Paradas along with the mantra.
आसनम् ॐ सर्वभूतान्तरस्थाय सर्वभूतान्तरात्मने कल्पयामि भवेशार्थम् आसनं ते नमो नमः ॐ ह्रीं इदं सुवर्णासनं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः
The next is a Swagatam, offering of welcoming to the Master. So now please take some flowers in your hand and offer it as Swamiji's Palkas along with the mantra.
Swagatam. Om Shantatva Sarvakatratva Bhavodaratikaranath Shivayukto Mahatantra Mantra Vidhi Sada Shiva Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Veetaragakalaaya Vai Ameyatvadanantoyam Mahatvacha Prakirtitah Yatya Darshanamichanti Deva Swabhishta Siddhaye Tasmai Te Parameshana Swagatam Swagatam Prabho अद्य मे सफलं जन्म जीवनं सफला क्रियाः स्वागतं यद्वया तन्मे तपसां फलमागतम् ॐ ह्रीं इदं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव स्वागतं सुस्वागतं ते.
Next is the offering of bathing, the water to wash Swamiji's feet. Now please take another of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's palkas along with the mantras. Padyam
ॐ यद्भक्तिलेश सम्पर्कात् परमानन्द संप्लवः तस्मै ते परमेशान पाद्यं शुद्धाय कल्पयेत् ॐ ह्रीं
idam Pana Om Hrimetat
पाद्यं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः.
The next is the offering of Arghya, the offering of the traditional bouquet. Please take a beautiful conch in your hand and keep a flower, a bilwa leaf, and some durva grass into the conch. Now add some water and smear the flowers with some sandalwood paste, and also please add some akshata into this. It's the Arghya, the traditional bouquet. Now offer the Arghya to Swamiji's Padakas along with him. Arghyaha.
ॐ दुर्वाशतसमायुक्तं बिल्वपत्रं तथा परं शोभनं शङ्खपात्रस्तं ग्रहाणार्घ्यं महेश्वर ॐ ह्रीं एषो अर्घ्यः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय स्वाहा.
As the Achamani offering of water for mouthwash. Now please take the Achamani udani of water in your hand, and you're going to be offering this at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Achamaniyam
ॐ मन्दाकिन्यासु यद्वारि सर्वपापहर शुभं ग्रहाणात्मनेयं तु मया भक्त्या निवेदितम्
Om Hrim
इदम् आचमनीयोदकं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय स्वधा.
The next is the offering of MahaParamashivoham, the offering of nectarine drink, the master. Now, the meaning of the mantra that we're going to chant now is for the destruction of all the negativities. I offer this MahaParamashivoham, the drink which is full of nectar. Be pleased towards me, O Lord. Now please take the MahaParamashivoham in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas along with the mantra.
मधुपर्कः ॐ सर्वकल्मषनाशाय परिपूर्णसुधात्मकं मधुपर्कमिमं देव कल्पयामि प्रसीद मे ॐ ह्रीं एष मधुपर्कः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय स्वधा.
The next is the offering of Gandha Tailam, the offering of nectarine drink to Swamiji. the offering of scented oil to Swamiji. Now please take Gandhatailam in your hands. And you're going to be offering intentions for the gods along the mantra. Gandhatailam. Oh.
स्नेहं ग्रहाण स्नेहेन लोकानां हितकारक सर्वलोकेषु शुद्धस्त्वं ददामि स्नेहमुत्तमम् ॐ ह्रीं इदं गन्धतैलं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय निवेदयामि.
Next is the offering of Snani, where you're going to be offering the sacred bath to Swamiji. Tell visualize you're offering the Abhishekam to Swamiji, the mantra where you're going to pray, please accept this cool, pure, and clear water which is capable of seizing my mind for your sacred bath offered by me, a deep devotion to you. And please take the bell and bring it and shut up a heart temperature and take a big glass of water and talk to it with some enlightenment. Naniyam Om Idam Kushitalam Vari Satcham Shasdham Manoharam Nanartham Te Maya Bhaktya Kalpitam Pratigrishyadam Om Idam Naniyodakam Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayam. The next is the offering of Vastram. Now that you've offered the sacred bath to Swamiji, the next offering is the offering of Vastram, the cloth offering. You're going to be praying to Swamiji, saying, I offer this cloth offering to the Master who removes the veil of Maya or illusion from me. The Master who is the true light of enlightenment, who does not have a veil of Maya and has the very space as the dress. Now please take some Vastram, the cloth offering in your hands, and you're going to be slowly waving it towards Swamiji's Padakas along with the mantra.
Vastram Om Maya Chitra Prakachanan Tejase Niravarana Vignaya Vasaste Kalpayamyaham Om Hrim Idam Vastotariyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next is the offering of Abharan, the offering of jewelry to the Master. Now, please take the Abharan in your hands and you're going to be praying to Swamiji with the mantra saying, I offer this golden ornament to you, Master, who by the very nature has a very gracefully beautiful body and who is a repository of all the powers. May you be pleased. Please take the Abharanam, the jewelry offering, and visualize your adorning Swamiji with the most beautiful jewels and slowly wave the Abharan towards Swamiji along with the mantra. Abharanam Om Swabhava-sundarangaya nana-shaktyashrayayate Suvarnam bhushanam tubhyam kalpayami prasidame Om Hrim Idam Suvarnabharanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next is the offering of Ganga, the offering of sandal paste to Swamiji. They're going to be praying, saying, Swamiji, I neither know what your body is, nor do I know what your leelas are. Please accept and smear this sandalwood paste offered by me with deep devotion to you. Now, please take sandalwood paste, the Ganga in your hands, and apply it on Swamiji's Padakas along with the mantra. Gandha Om
शरीरं ते न जानामि चेष्टां नैव च मया निवेदितान् गन्धान् प्रतिगृह्य विलिप्यताम् ॐ ह्रीं एष गन्धः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः.
The next is the offering of Pushpam, the offering of fragrant flowers to Master. Now please take some flowers in your hands and you're going to be offering it with Swamiji's Padakas along with the mantra.
पुष्पम् ॐ तुरीयवनसम्पन्नं नानागुणमनोहरम् आनन्दसौरभं पुष्पं गृह्यतामिदमुत्तमम् ॐ ह्रीं एतानि सचन्दनपुष्पाणि सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय गौषते.
The next is the offering of the Bilva leaves, the Bilva Buttam. Please take some Bilva leaves in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Pada at the end of the mantra.
Bilva Patram Om अमृतोत्तमं श्रीवृक्षं शङ्करस्य सदा प्रियं बिल्वपत्रं प्रयच्छामि पवित्रं ते सुरेश्वर ॐ ह्रीं एतानि सचन्दनबिल्वपत्राणि सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय औषधे.
The next is the Tulasi Patra, the Tulasi leaf. Now please take some Tulasi leaf in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
Tulasi Patram Om नमस्ते बहुरूपाय वरदमूर्तये परमात्मने स्वाहा ॐ ह्रीं इदं सचन्दन तुलसी पत्रं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः.
The next is the offering of Dhupa, the offering of the lit incense sticks. Now I request all the participants to please light your incense sticks. Dhupa. And please ring the bell in front of the heart center. I request all the participants to please do so.
धूपः ॐ वनस्पतिरसो दिव्यो गन्धाय सुमनोहरः आर्द्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम् ॐ ह्रीं एष धूपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः.
The next is the offering of Deepa. Please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra. Please continue reading with the affirmation.
दीपः ॐ सुप्रकाशो महादीपः सर्वदर्शिनिरापः सभाज्ञाभ्यन्तरज्योतिर्दीपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम् ॐ ह्रीं एष दीपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः.
Next is the offering of Naivedya. The offering, the sacred food offering to Swamiji. Now please take an udani of water and hover it clockwise round the Naivedya, and you're going to be offering this at Swamiji's Padakas along the mantra.
नैवेद्यम् ॐ नैवेद्यं विविधं देव शर्करादिविनिर्मितं मया निवेदितं भक्त्या गृहाण परमेश्वर ॐ ह्रीं इदं शोपकर्णनैवेद्यं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय निवेदयामि. The next is the offering of Paniyam. After offering the Naivedyam, after the offering of food, you're giving the water for Swamiji. Now please take Udharani of water, offer it to Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra. Spaniyam Om Samastadeva Sarvatriptikaram Param Akhandananda Sampurnam Grahana Jalamuttamam Om Hlim Idam Panatodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next is the offering of Punarachamaniyam. The offering of the water to wash the hands and the mouth of the master. Now, please take the Udharani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Paduka at the end of the mantra. Punarachamaniyam Om Uchchishtamapyasuchirva yasya smaranamatrataha Shuddhimapnoti tasmai te punarachamaniyakam Om Hrim Idam Punarachamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swaha. The next is the offering of Aratrika, where you're going to be lighting the whole, you're going to be having the darshan of Swamiji's whole form with the light of the lamp. Now, please take the Aratrikam, the lit lamp in your hand. If you have the camphor, you can take the lit camphor. If not, you can take the lit lamp. And please wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra. And please continue ringing the bell as you do so. Aratrikam Om Hrim Esha Deepamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Sangrahanyethyayate Himanjana Sagum Sangrahaniti Dvadasharadvirashana Bhavati Dvarashamasaha Samvatsaraha Samvatsaramevavarunthe Maunji Bhavati Urdve Munjaha Urdvamevavarunthe Kirksha Nakshatram Bhavati Chitram va etat karma Karpuragauram Karunadaram Samsarataram Hridayendraharam Tada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Haratrikam samarpayami Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of gratitude to the Master. Now, please take some flowers in your hands and offer it to Swamiji's Paduka at the end of the mantra. In this, you are going to be offering various different offerings to the divine lotus feet of Swamiji with the various different mantras that we are going to be chanting. Now, please take some flowers in your hands. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, expressing your gratitude to Swamiji. Pushpanjalihi Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akanda Mandalakaram व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्म सम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवत् नित्यानन्द परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नित्यानन्दम्। Now please offer the flowers at Swamiji's Paduka. We will now be entering into the Paramashiva puja, offering of worship to Paramashiva and Devi Paramashiva Shakti. We request all the participants to please turn towards the northern direction and face the yoni of the Atmalinga stand. Ensure that that is also facing the north direction. We will now be starting with the Tattvachmana. Now please take your cup your palms in the Gokarana Mudra and please pour a udharani of water on your palm and sip the water at the end of every time we chant mantra Svada. We request you all to sip the water from your hands. Om Atma Tattvam Shodayami Svada. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodayami Svada. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodayami Svada. Now please wash your hands. Now, with the base of your right palm, you're going to be wiping the base of your lips from the right to the left along with the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Next, with the tips of the right hand index, middle and ring finger, you're going to touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Please wash your hand. Next, with the tips of the right hand index finger and thumb joined together, you're going to touch the right nostril, left nostril. Now, with the tips of your ring finger and thumb joined together, you're going to be touching your right eye, left eye, the right ear, the left ear. Please wash your hands. Now, with the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together, you're going to be touching your navel center, your right chest, the left chest. Please wash your hands. And you're going to be bringing all the 5 fingers together. With the tips of all the 5 fingers, touch the top of your head, your right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. And please wash your hands.
Now, we're going to be entering into we're doing the Shiva Puja now. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be wiping our hands. Using the left hand, you're going to be wiping the right hand once. And using your right hand, you're going to be wiping the left hand. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your forehead. Visualize that your hands are just drenched with the nectar squeezing out of your forehead. Om Ham Shaktaye Vaushate. Keeping your hands together with your palms facing you. Touch your thumbs down to the center of the palms and do chanting the following mantras. Om Ham Shivasanaye Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. So the Sakalikaranam, where with the tip of your thumbs, you're going to touch the base of your little finger and slowly moving upwards. You're going to repeat this motion for every finger as we tell. So let's enter now into the Sakalikaranam. Om Ham Satyojatamurtaye Namaha. Om Him Vamadev Guhyaye Namaha. Om Hum Aghorahridiyaye Namaha. Om Him Tatpurushottaraye Namaha. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaye Namaha. Om Ha. Now bring your palms in front of you with your thumbs touching inwards. Om Ham Ham Vidyadehaye Namaha. Now with your little fingers touching together and your thumbs out. Keep your hands like this. Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha. Then again, finger palms like facing. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. With the tips of the thumbs touching the tip of the little fingers down. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Then the ring finger. Om Him Shirase Namaha. Om Hum Shikhaya Namaha. Om Hain Kavachaya Namaha. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now bring your hands into the Mushti Mudra with your thumbs clenched inwards and you're going to be rolling them around each other once. Om Hain Kavachaya Hum. Now bring your hands in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your third. Om Ham Shivaya Voshate. We have some inside and keep the palm facing you. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Now with the right hand thumb and the ring finger joined together, touch your hand. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Om the region between the heart center and the navel center. So anywhere here. Okay. Keep your thumbs and the little fingers joined together in both your hands and touch your respective knees. Om Ham Satyojatamurtaye Namaha. Your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your knee center. Om Him Vamadeguhyaye Namaha. Your middle finger thumb joined together. Oh, you're going to be looking at heart center. Om Hum Aghorahridiyaye Namaha. With the index finger and thumb joined together, touch above your upper lip. Om Him Tatpurushottaraye Namaha. Your thumb touch your forehead. Om Ham Ishanamurdhaye Namaha. Now with your right hand, thumb and the ring finger joined together, touch your Anuragandha. Om Ham Hom Vidyadehaye Namaha. With all your three fingers, you're going to be touching the three eyes. Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha. Now, we're going to be taking the hand in the form flexion and we're going to be uncrossing. Om Hain Kavachaya Hum. Now, just strike your thumb on your palms like this one. Om Hastraya Pada. Now, put your index and your finger together and you're going to be striking the left foot again. Om Hastraya Pada. Now, you're going to be using your thumb and index finger and snapping around the 10 directions around it. The 10 directions include 8 directions and the top and the above. Om Hastraya Hum Pate. Now move your hands from the head to the toes, touching the sides of the body, chanting the mantra. Om Ham Shivaya Voshate. And that Samanya Padita. Please add some akshata and some sandal paste and some flour in the mantra. Now, let's chant. Cover the mouth of the Once a Samanya Putitama is ready, keep your hand, place your hand on the mouth of the Panchapatram like this and chant Om 7 times.
Om 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 Om.
Now you're going to be with your index finger and thumb joined together. You're going to be circling around the Panchapatram. Om Astraya Pate. Now take your hand in the Avakuntana Mudra and rotate your index finger once around the Panchapatram and you're going to be ending it like this. Om Hain Kavachaya Hum. Now you're going to be showing the Dhenu Mudra plus Panchapatram. Dhenu Mudra is nothing but your ring finger touching the little finger and your index finger touching the middle finger together and the thumbs joined together. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushat. Now we are going to be doing the Avahanam where we are going to invoking Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti there Atmananga. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Now please take flower in your hand. We are going to be chanting the Dhyana Shloka to invoke Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti there Atmananga. ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्री नितिलकस्तूरी तिलकः
स्फुरन्मालाधार स्फुरितकटिकौपी नवसनः ददानो दुस्तारं शिरसि पनिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषामनगिरियोगी विजयते इन्धुनिपपञ्चमुखहस्तदशयुक्तं शूलमृगटङ्कमसि वज्रमभयं स्यात् पाशवरदाङ्कुशमणिज्वलनवामे श्वेतकमलासन सदाशिवस्वरूपम् Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now, just exhale into the flower, visualizing Bhagwan Paramashiva, Devi Paramashiva Shakti, just invoking them and offering the flower to your Atmalinga. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwar Paramashivaya Namaha. Dhyayami Avahayami.
Now, please show the respective mudras for the mantras and invoke the presence of Paramashiva in your Atmalinga. You're going to be placing the thumbs into the respective palms and place your palms open facing upwards. This is the Avahana Mudra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha.
Iti Avahana Mudram Pradarshya.
Turn your palms facing downwards. Sthapana. Bring your hands into fists parallel to each other within the thumb, with the thumb being upwards.
Sanidhana.
Then next you're going to be doing the Nishtura Mudra, putting your thumbs inside your fists. Nishtura Mudram Pradarshya. Interlacing your fingers inwards, clasp your hands, keeping the thumbs out. Astraya Hum Fate.
Iti Kalakanti Mudram Pradarshya.
Hold your left thumb with your right hand and cover your right hand with the left hand. And you're going to be, this is the Linga Mudra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Iti Linga Mudram. Bring your hands together in the Namaskara Mudra. Namaskara Mudram. Rotate your hands, your index finger and thumb pointing down, rotating it around your Atmalinga. Iti Avakuntana Mudram. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Iti Avakuntana Mudram Cha Pradarshya. Next is the Asana, the offering of seed to Paramashiva. Now take the Akshata in your hands and offer it to the Atmalinga in front of Paramashiva along with the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwar Paramashivaya Namaha. Asanam Samarpayami.
The next is the Padyachamanarghya. Now please take a nidhirni of water in your hands and show it to the feet of Paramashiva, to the bottom of the Atmalinga, and offer it into the first Padyapatra which is there in front of the Atmalinga plate. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Now take another Rudhirni of water, show it to Paramashiva's mouth, the middle of the Atmalinga, and offer it to the Achamana Patra, the middle bowl. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Next, take another Rudhirni of water, show it to the crown of Paramashiva, the top of the Atmalinga, and offer it in the third Patipatra. Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwar Paramashivaya Namaha. पाद्याचमनर्घ्यं दत्त्वा. The next is Naniyam. Now, please take this is a sacred bath for Paramashiva. Please take the bell and ring the bell in your hands and take the water from the Samanargya Patram, offer it on Paramashiva, giving him a bath as you chant the following mantras. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Namaha. Swanam Samarpayami. Nananantaramarchamanam Samarpayami. Om Ham Shivaya Svada. Now please show the water in front of Paramashiva's mouth and now please operate it in your Achmana Patram. The next offering is what from the offering of clothes to Paramashiva. Now, please take the akshata in your hands, wave it around the clothes, the vastram, and offer it at Paramashiva's feet at Atmalinga along with them at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Vasrebhyopamita Uttari Abharanatam Akshatan Samarpayami. The next is Gandha. Now, please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and you're going to be smearing it on the Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. And followed by which you'll also be applying the kumkum, the vermilion, on top of the Gandha on the Atmalinga. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Gandhandarayami. Gandhasyopari haridra kumkumam samarpayami. The next is the offering of Ashtapushparchana Puja. Now you're going to be taking the flowers in your hands, offering the flowers on the Atmalinga along with the mantra. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha. Om Bhavasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Sharvaya Devaya Namaha. Om Sharvasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha. Om Ishanasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Pashupate Devaya Namaha. Om Pashupate Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha. Om Ugrasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha. Om Rudrasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha. Bhimevasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Mahate Devaya Namaha. Mahato Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaaya Namaha. Ashtapushpa Pujam Samarpayami. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Now please take another of water, show it to Paramashiva's mouth and offer it to the Achmana Patra in the middle. The next is the Bilva Patram, the offering of Bilva leaves to Paramashiva. Now please take the Bilva leaves smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands, offer it to Paramashiva along with the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Bilva Patram Samarpayami. The next is the Ghanta Puja. Now please take a nitya of water, sprinkle some water onto your dhupa. Om Hastraya Namaha. Please pick up your bell in your left hand and start ringing it. Now, please take some water and sprinkle it on your dhupa stand. Om Hastraya Pate. Now please take some flour and offer it onto your dhupa stand. Om Ham Hidayaya Namaha. Now, please start waving the incense in front of your Atmalinga along with the mantra and please ring the bell as you do. Dhruvaha Om Dhurvantam Dhurvatayo Osman Dhurvatitam Dhurvayam Vayam Dhurvanastam Devanam Atikatitamam Papritamam Kriskatamam Manitamam Devamuktamam Vitamam Vitamam Hattamapa Amitradyatva Chakshita Prekte Mabhirmatam Vikkama Bhayum Vijam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivaya Namaha. Rupamagrapayami. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Now please take an udhini of water, show it to Paramashiva's mouth and offer it in the Achmana Patra in the middle. Next is the offering of Deepa, the lit lamp. Now please sprinkle some water on your Deepa. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now please offer a flower onto your Deepa stand. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please pick up the Deepa and start waving the Deepa in front of Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha Om दीप्य सजात वेदो पद्यं निरतं मम परलोकसमक्षमाजीवनं जलिशोभिता मानो युक्तिजात वेदो गानः सम्पूर्णं जगत् अभिद्रगन्यायी श्रियामा परिपालय ॐ शिवाय नमः श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः दीपं दर्शयामि ॐ शिवाय स्वधा. Please take an udhani of water, show it to Paramashiva's mouth and offer it to the Achmana Patra in the middle. The next is offering of Naivedyam, the offering of food. Now you're going to be taking a udharani of water from the Samanargya Patra and hovering it clockwise thrice over the Naivedyam, offering it to Paramashiva, the Atmalinga, at the end of the mantra. Now, Naivedyam Om मधुवाराजसायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माद्वीर्न सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषते मधुवत्पासि वगुंडनः मधुजवरसुनः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः मा दीर्घावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु. ओम शिवाय नमः. श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमेश्वर शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमेश्वराय नमः. नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि. ओम शिवाय स्वधा. नैवेद्यानन्तरम् आचमनीं समर्पयामि. The next is the offering of Tambulam, the offering of the betel leaf and betel nut. Now, please take some akshata in your hand and offer the akshata to your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. ओम हां हौं शिवाय नमः. श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः. तांबूलं समर्पयामि. The next is the Karpura Nirajan. Now, please take some water and sprinkle it onto your arati plate. Om Hastraya Pade. Now, please take a flower and offer it onto your arati plate. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now, please wave the arati in front of your Atmalinga along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Karpura Nirajanam. Om Somo Etatya Rajyamadate Yo Rajatan Rajo Vaso Me Naidate Devatva Metani Havigum Shibhavanti Pretavanto Vai Devanagum Savaha Tayevasmane Savan Prayachanti Tayenam Punatsuvante Rajaya Devatu Raja Bhavati न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेवाभिजितो भाति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति कर्पूरगौरं स्वर्णावतारं संसारतारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानीं सहितं नमामि. भवं भवानीं सहितं नमामि. भवं भवानी प्रणहितं नमामि. ओम हां हौं शिवाय नमः. श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमेश्वर शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः. कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि. ओम हां हौं रक्षां धारयामि. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of fragrant flowers. Now please take some flowers in your hands, fold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer it to Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwar Paramashivaya Namaha. Pushpanjalim Samarpayami. The next is the Gayatri Mantra Japa. I request all of you to please hold the Gayatri Mantra, the sacred thread, the punur in your hands and Yajna in your hand. Chant the Gayatri Mantras 11 times internally.
Center into the Shiva mantra chanting. Please hold your Gandharmala and chant this twice.
And
So chant this 11 times.
you should not be moving your tongue. Do not move your mouth as you chant. It should be internally chanted.
Now, Now,
Now, please take some durva grass, akshata, and a flower into your hand, into your right hand, and keep your hand in the Udbhava Mudra. Now we're going to offer the Kshama Prarthana, which is requesting forgiveness from Paramashiva for any known or unknown mistakes which we might have done during the puja. Now please pour some water into your right hand. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Om Hem Kavachaya. Om Hasтрaya Pate. Om Yatkinchit Karma Devesha Sada Sugadadishtamam Tanme Shiva Padastasya Bhungshak Shapaya Shankara Shivo Dhata Shivo Bhokta Shiva Sarvamidam Jagate Shivo Yajati Sarvatra Yashiva Sohamevato. Now please offer it onto the right side of your Atmalinga. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. The next is the Ajamya, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. Now, please keep your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra and pour an adharni of water into your palm and take a sip of water every time Swadha is chanted. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your right hand. Now, using the base of the right hand, thumb, please wipe your lips from right to the left along with the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your right hand. Now, with the tips of the right hand, index, middle, and ring finger touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Please wash your hands. Now, with the tips of the right hand, index finger, and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril and left nostril. With the tips of the right hand, ring finger, and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, right ear, left ear. Please wash your hands. Now, with the base of your right hand, little finger, and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, and left chest. And with the tips of all five fingers joined together, touch the top of the head, your right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Please wash your hand. Now, you have come to the conclusion of the puja, offering all your gratitude, devotion, and surrender. Let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम् Now, we request all the male bodies, please perform the Ashtanga Namaskara, the full Namaskar, laying flat and bowing down. And all the female bodies, you all can do the Ashtanga Namaskara, going down on your knees. Offer your gratitude to Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti and Swamiji. And please be seated where you are. Do not pack your puja kits. We will now be entering into the power manifestation session. We request all the participants to please stay seated. We are now going to be manifesting the powers. We are going to be from the same space of gratitude. And as we just offered the Pada Puja to Swami and Shiva Puja, let us sit in the same space. Sit wherever you are. Don't move from there. Please settle down wherever you are. Can I request all the participants to continue to remain seated? Let's just quickly manifest powers for 10 minutes. Yes. Now, I'm going to request all of you, all the participants there, you can take any object from your puja kit, any object that you want. You're going to be manifesting one of the Ashtamaha Shaktis of being able to increase the size of any matter by your will. You can take, for example, you can just take this bowl, something. Take any object you want and you can measure its height. You don't need a partner for this. You can measure its size. Take anything. You have a ring, you want to take any object is fine. Take any object of your choice and you're going to be manifesting the power of Mahima, being able to increase the height just by your will. This is what is given in the Shastra Pramana as well. And I request all of you to please sit straight, pick up any object of your choice. திருவண்ணாமலையில நீங்க பார்ட்னராக கர தேவையில்லைங்க ஐயா. கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலை உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஒரு பொருள் வேணுமோ எது வேணாலும் எடுத்து நீங்க அந்த பொருளோட சைஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணணும். அதோட பொருளோட கரண்ட் சைஸை ட்ராக் பண்ணி அதோட சைஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணுங்க. And we're going to chant the Shastra Pramana for the power of Mahima. This is one of the Ashtamaha Shaktis. महिमा व्याप्य च स्थानं बृहद्देहेन्द्रियादिभिः त्रितयः काय सद्सिद्धिम् ऐश्वर्यं मणिमादिकम्. Now, take any object, okay? Just sit and take deeply to Swamiji. From that space of will, your Ichha Shakti will manifest as a Kriya Shakti by making the object move. You're going to be focusing on, you can even trace its current height. Somewhere you're going to increase its height. If you are having such a precise measuring tape, you can use that also and do it. If not, you can trace its current size and you can do it. Whichever is the easiest way for you. All the viewers on YouTube, all of you also please pick up. In your course on YouTube, what is that one object that you're going to increase the size for? Sit in that same bliss. Just by your will, you'll be able to increase the size of the object in front of you. Keep your head, neck, and spine in a straight line as you manifest this power. Chant the Mahavakya inside you continuously. You have all just now did the puja. That's the best space to manifest powers in. It's the most conducive for you to sit. George Grinberg Aya. Where is George Grinberg Aya? George Grinberg Aya, Nithyanandam. Okay, he's not here. All of you sit intensely, chant the Mahavakya. Come on, Ma Nitya Ma Paramashakti, the puja is not yet over. Please quickly sit, manifest the power for just a few minutes. Yes, sit intensely manifest. You will just feel like physically the object is expanding in front of you. You will be able to see that. And the moment you create the will for it, right? Automatically the object will listen to you and you'll be able to manifest it. D. Yanmo Amar vlog. You've posted Nithyanandam, Ma Devi Shula, Nithyanandam, Ma Mahabalananda, Nithyanandam, Ma, and all the others also. Shri Divyaya Nithyanandam, Ma Jay Shri. Ma Jay Shri has posted whenever I'm bored, being wise, and all I do is watching all you guys to remind myself of the importance of being wise. Listen, actually just sit right. You just need to intensely manifest powers to drop your negative self-talk. So only thing that is being an obstacle for you. Then nothing else, because that whole negative self-talk is forming the basis of a delusional understanding about you to you. Sit and manifest powers. Power manifestation is like the most sacred way. Directly, you have to drop all your negative self talk. Chant the Mahavakya continuously. And please relax. Please relax. You all can check once how many of you were able to see, how many of you were able to like manifest it, that physically able to see the object is size. You can all in Saint Kitts. Yes, great. All right. Now, let us all conclude the power manifestation session. And you all can, now time is 7:54. You all can gather back, pack up your puja kits and sort out everything, put everything back into place, and you can come back. We will be resuming the sessions by 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, for all of our viewers, the Paramashivoham participants, everyone, a very happy Deepavali for everyone. Today, we're going to be having the whole day is going to be full of celebrations. We have special darshan and satsang with Swamiji. And even all the viewers, please do stay tuned for the upcoming events, festivities, celebrations, and announcements. Please do stay tuned. And all the Paramashivoham participants also get ready to have a whole day full of celebrations. So we thank all of you for joining with us on YouTube. Make sure tomorrow, every day, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're logging in for the yoga. Nithyanandam.